Oh, Gentleman Ghost! Looks cold, but it's actually warmish. Not too bad, but on the Saturday it will be 17 Celsius, which is super hot. Okay, hold on, I'm taking photos of this tree. Oh, hello, hello. Oh gosh, this didn't get detected. Sarusuberi. Cyprus, I don't know, Sarusuberi in English? Sarusuberi. I don't know. Literally a monkey slippery monkey tree. But here is something more exciting. Robai, which is a winter sweet. It's beautiful and very nice smells coming out of these. You can even pick up these apricots here and they have seeds. Make your own bonsai. Where you plant it and it grows like that maybe. I have a few bonsai that survive a few years, so I'm optimistic. And here is the dead tree. I think they're all dying. Some diseases eating them, unfortunately. Big trees. And 1 year they're just obliterated. Here they are renovating. Oh, even this ginkgo is marked. And this ginkgo too is marked. My gosh, what is happening? Crave myrtle. Oh, you are so good. I remember this one, Sarusuberi, crave myrtle. Yes. I have many trees like that near me. Yeah, it's maybe it's crave myrtle. They have don't they have nice flowers? And here we have camellia. Which one is it? Sasanka? Camellia? Very lovely, you know? Like these flowers are so beautiful. I love this. Just makes your day on the winter day. And here, this tree, it has red berries, like tons of them. They're probably poisonous, but who knows? Maybe birds eat them. Too bad it doesn't say what it is. I wonder if a bird brought this to my balcony and it started to grow, and I transplanted it to make what do you call it? To make a bonsai, and it didn't die. It's resistant to freezing in winters. What do we have here? Hot. This one has everything hot here. Bean soup. This one has a hot section here. Aquarius. Wow, look how expensive things got. It's like 180 yen now. 190 for a Coca-Cola. Gotcha. This is cool. You can collect things. Keychains, hamsters, Sylvian families. dogs. Isn't this the dog from the meme on the internet? Slugs. Yes, very peaceful park. Shizuka Koen desu. It's because it's cold today and not many people want to go to the park. On the weekends though, the situation is more lively. Huge tree here. Too bad I don't see a plate. Oh wait, there is a plate here. There is a plate. Oh, it fell. It fell. Cinnamomum camphora. Kusu. Camphor tree? Really? Gosh, it's big. Wow. This is a giant. Bonsai trees from seed and it's still alive. Yeah, you know, that's whatever the birds brought, it started to grow next to my hot pepper, and what I did was I just transplanted it and I put it in a little pot and it's been growing since then, pretty okay. Yeah, although I don't know. I think it's okay. It's a mystery tree, mystery bonsai. I haven't cut it yet. I was waiting till it releases more of the leaves. This is probably the same tree as over there. Look at this, it's like huge. It's a ginormous tree. Nobody's here today. Too cold. The weekend is gonna be crazy because if it's going to be 15 or 17 Celsius, that barbecue area will be full of people. But you know, I can see there are two people at the barbecue area right now, and they come every day to eat lunch. I mean, to cook lunch for themselves. How cool. Jump on the bicycle, stop by the store, unpack, do the barbecue, sit for a few hours, pack and go home. Barbecue, bicycle life. And they do it every day, you know. It's almost like a hobby. Oh. These trees are all so white looking. Bonsai is going to live for next 100 years. My great-grandpa's bonsai. Oh my gosh, really? That's so awesome. No, I'm just a beginner, you know. I'm trying to grow a pine and I'm trying to grow this mystery one. And then the robai. I don't know if robai will turn into a bonsai. Well, it's very, you know, hardy tree, so it cannot kill it easily. I also have one pine from maybe 6 years now and have been clipping it. It's growing okay. Nice. The tree might have seen Shogun. You know, I don't know. It's pretty old. 100 years? Nah, I don't know. Yeah, this tree might be 60. Well, maybe that tree is growing faster than, you know, normal rate. You know, all the trees that seen the shoguns are either struck by lightning or taken by typhoon or burned down and some other disaster got them. There was definitely a tree when I arrived in Japan, in Kamakura, in front of the in Kamakura city, in front of the shrine. And guess what? You know, like the shogun got assassinated under the tree by his nephew, I think, the Kamakura shogun. And then just here now in the modern times, I of course went there and saw what a huge tree. You know, it's growing there by the side of the stairs when you climb up to the shrine. And then one of these days, a typhoon came and completely like broke the tree, and the tree got, you know, it died. They planted a tiny tree in that place. But you know, that one saw the shogunate. Actually, you know, lots of surprising things are in Kamakura. That used to be like a capital of Japan. You know, mother of the shogun, Hojo Masako, her grave is still in the back of one of the temples in Kamakura. And I actually went there to see it because there was a geocache hidden close. And yeah, like the stone pagoda of the grave is inside a little cave dug in at the side of the cliff. Now that is amazing. That's gotta be like, wow, 800 years ago. That's so amazing. You know, the stone just lasts forever. Yeah, and of course lots of, you know, historic graves in Kamakura. They're just all over the place and hidden. You have to walk around to find them. There's even a place outside of the city in like a little hills with lots of pagodas and burial caves, and it looks really, really cool. They have renovated it. I asked the guy who was supervising there, and he just said, when I was a kid, we were just playing hide and seek in these caves. You know, there are like graves, you know. So that's how it was. Wow, look at this tree. It broke down. Holy cow, the tree went down. Look at this. From all the... And it hit the fence over there, which they tried to fix. Wow. You really gotta be careful next to these trees now. I think this might be an oak. And oaks got hit by some disease. And now it's, you know, many years, 4 years, 5 years, that just decimated everything. It's mind-blowing when you see the history. Yeah, you know, if you go into the forests in the hills that surround the city, there are these, you know, ancient roads in the forest, you know, paved with ancient stones. So you pretty much walk on the same stone as people walked 800 years ago. And they're just like taken over by the forest, and here and there you see like these graves, those cave graves called Yagura. Quiet, creepy and scary, and maybe a ghost will follow you. But some of these have this already, you know, they fell apart, or the landslide got them and you cannot see anything. It's a really nice compact city, tiny city, super expensive, you cannot build there anymore. Because like everywhere where you would build is something historic. I think if you walk there with metal detector, you could find coins or swords or something. In Budapest, they had the hand of Saint Stephen on this. Oh, like relics. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, but you know, in Tokyo, in the St. Mary's Cathedral, they have John Paul II, you know, the Pope. They have his relics on display. They have some Sister Faustina Kowalska, I think some nun from Poland that witnessed some apparition of Jesus and some miracles. Her relics are in there. And then they also have San Francisco Xavier. I think he's the guy who brought the Christianism to Japan, or Catholicism, not sure. And I think he's got a finger there, yeah. John Paul, not sure what that is, but yeah, it's kind of creepy. Nice peaceful day. Oh, they renovated the pipe here. Some kind of a pipe, water pipe, steam pipe. I wonder where does it connect. Definitely it goes towards this new nature center. Oh, it goes down here. It goes down there. Oh, it goes down. Maybe it doesn't go. Crows. Crow. What are they talking about? What activities do we have in the park? Look at this. There's always an activity here. What do we have here? Enjoying the nature. First signs of it says, you know, first signs of spring. And here we have something with birds. Look at this. Never seen birds like that. Ikaru and Kisekire Shirohara. And then we have more details here about plants. Volunteer group. I bet they're like, you know, help things. We have some games for kids. And you can lounge yourself in this beautiful park center. When you went to Okinawa, do you go to Naha only? Or yeah, I did go to Naha. Naha is the only city there. I crashed at some restaurant and I was eating there. You know, this they have some special like chashu, like a meat, you know, for ramen, but it's not like the normal Japanese one. It's like the Okinawan type. And every time I ordered something and I told them, hey, this is so good, and they all together, they're like, oh, the Okyaksama quest said it's good. It was hilarious. Soki soba, oh yeah, the soba was also there, but you know, soba I ate on Miyako Island, which is also belongs to Okinawa prefecture, but it's 200 kilometers close to Taiwan. But over there, you know, There's almost like it's like a village, but beautiful, beautiful, amazingly beautiful, like blue ocean all around. People live on these tiny islands that are joined to the main island. There are bridges. You can maybe kind of stop on one of the bridge and take a photo. It's surreal, beautiful. You live in Okinawa. Wow, that's so surprising. I so much liked Okinawa, but I think it's too hot for me. I went there in the summer, or maybe it was close to summer. It was so hot. I noticed every insect here is like this, like, you know, cicada. But Okinawa was like this, much bigger. So, and also typhoons are coming often, right? But recently no typhoons came to Tokyo or Yokohama. Bridge to Irabu Island, yes. They have Satokibi, the sugar cane, on one of the islands maybe, and I drank a fresh sugarcane juice. That was just so nice, and you know, like there's so many tropical plants. Here you also can see some tropical plants, but since it's colder, you know, they're limited. Hibiscus was there. It's completely different world. The music is different. The names of the places are different. Nobody can read them, you know, from here. You just have to know. But gosh, like the ocean and the blue color of the ocean. Oh man, this is the best view ever. And these tropical fish on the coral reefs. I took a boat to see, you know, the underwater boat from the beach, and wow, that was so cool. Oh, India, hello, welcome to Japan. This is Tokyo city, metropolitan Tokyo, during winter. And I'm always surprised Okinawa is much warmer. I went to Okinawa also in the winter. Excuse me. Dry. Oh. Signs of spring. Signs of spring. Haru mosugu kuru kana. Where the beaches in Naha too? You know, in Naha, I just saw the city. But if you go outside of Naha, yeah, there's just beautiful beaches. It's more like, yeah, it's you have like a connection to big city if you are on the main island. But if you go to like Miyakojima, you just almost like you expect like some village or something, like, you know, like you get used to here and you go out in the city and you see some village in the mountains. But over there, everything is just so relaxed. There's this village, everything is super green. Everybody is so relaxed. On the islands, like there's no, like people who come from a city like Tokyo, they are always like, where is my car? Where is my rental thing? Oh my God, it's late. And people on the islands are like, come on, man, it's okay. It's just 15 minutes late. It's gonna arrive soon. You can enjoy. It's a big shock, I can tell you. And the food is great. My gosh. I think there's some sort of a monorail kind of thing. I don't remember exactly. In Naha, I think that's their only kind of train. And the music is this, Okinawan scale, musical scale music that comes at every station, and it's so nice and happy. Oh, look at this! We've got a Cessna incoming, gliding nicely. The music is in a major scale, happy. Here, in this part of Japan, if you listen to Sakura, Sakura, it's like dark and sad, but so huge differences. Also, I was impressed with the graves. Completely different graves in Okinawa, like whole mausoleums. Here you just don't see it. It's just pagodas everywhere mainly, and I think the culture over there was to put a person in a cave till they decompose and they get their bones and put it in some mausoleum. Quite different. Did you take plane from Tokyo? I flew from Tokyo to Naha, and then I had to transfer to Miyako-jima, and that was the tiny propeller train. And when the thing was landing, I just like, well, where is the city, man? Where is the city? There's nothing here. It's just some island. Oh my god. And the thing landed, and the airport was so tiny. It was beautiful. I don't know, maybe life would be fun on such island. It's a kind of funny feeling because Miyako-jima has these tiny islands around. So if you get bored, you just go to some other island and see the sunrise there, sunset here. I think eventually you'll get cabin fever, island fever. I don't know. There's some direct flights to Naha from Tokyo. Yeah, those ones are jet planes, of course. It takes quite some time to fly. It's not like a quick flight. And then from Naha to the other islands, just tiny airplanes. Wish I could go again. Completely different world. And for the first time when I went to Miyako Island, Miyako-jima, I went outside the hotel at night, and for the first time I saw Milky Way galaxy with my eyes, just up there in the sky. Like, it was so surreal. Like, you look here anywhere, you cannot, it's just too many lights, you cannot see it. But over there, it was like, wow, it's like different colors here. Oh, there's just some more stars over there, and millions, trillions of stars. I even tried to take like a long exposure photo of it. It's beautiful, Yeah, it must be fun. I always was thinking, if I go there in the winter and it's 20 degrees Celsius, I could just go and swim in the ocean. Because here is cold and over there is so warm. Well, I think I would be cold a little bit. In Poland, a long time ago, I went to the Baltic Sea, and that is like the coldest sea I've ever been to. It was middle of the summer, hot, but the sea was like ice. It's just too much north. And I always was hearing, like oceans are always warm all year round. And I just couldn't imagine, man, that would be so cool to go out and see an ocean and like enjoy water and it's warm and then, it's just bizarre thing. Was the sky also very clear? In Naha, I didn't look in the sky. I think, in there probably you have to see some... You won't be able to see anything, maybe. It looks like pretty futuristic downtown. I mean, it's busy there. But if you go, out of the city, who knows, you probably should be able to see something. Like if you go to the other end of the island, there's this huge, very famous aquarium, Chura Umi Aquarium. It's absolutely huge. Like there's this window inside of the aquarium where you can see like these sharks swimming in there. And I think across from that aquarium you can also see another island, but I haven't been there. Yeah, Milky Way is something to see, like the Orion. When you look at the Orion in the winter, those 3 stars, if you have a telescope and you aim it at that on a clear day, you can see those red gas clouds and so many stars there. It's almost like so colorful. So similar experiences with Milky Way. Like once you see it, you'll be just surprised that there are so many stars when you look up. And going to the beach at night when it's full moon, like this light from the moon just reflects off the water. And some crabs are walking. Man, that's what I remember. And the mornings are really cool, like sun comes out, the blue ocean is there, golden sand. You just can go for a walk and come back. Cra. I remember the spiders. Here the spiders are like big, but on Okinawa the same kind of spider was like way bigger. Would love to like take photos of the nature. And lots of insects were similar, like these hawk moths that pretend to be hummingbirds. I've seen some of them over there. Snakes are there too. You gotta be careful, especially where they grow the sugar cane. You can be bitten by a venomous snake. Although venomous snakes are here too. So I heard that on Hawaii, Oahu, there aren't any venomous snakes. I wonder, except the zoo, they said. I wonder if that's true. Every single insect is big. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it would be terrifying to see, the Osuzume Bachi here, maybe, like this big. But who knows, Okinawa. I wonder if they're in Okinawa. I wonder, they like very hot and semi-humid environment. Of course they die here for the winter, but I wonder if they are all the way up in Okinawa there. Yeah, the insects you can see. I once went to Kanagawa Natural History Museum. Next to Tokyo's Kanagawa Prefecture. I went to the main museum there, and I went to the insect section. And I noticed, yeah, all the insects, as you go further south into those warmer places, like they just get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's so amazing. There were some insects I've never seen, and I never thought they could get that big. Like some stick insects or some hornets or, gee, wow. It's amazing. And of course, you know, some trees are not in Okinawa. It's just too hot for them, and they are here. But everybody takes for granted what they have. Anyway, guys, I am going to go now. Thanks for a nice talk about Okinawa and reminding me about the beautiful blue ocean and the stars and the food. Take care, everyone. I will come tomorrow. And today I wish you a happy Thursday. So, take care. Bye for now. Hawaii is like all summer. Okinawa is warm as Hawaii in summer compared to Tokyo, but it's definitely colder than Hawaii. Oh, nice. Okay, thank you for that info. Take care and see you scoping down.